All right, well, when the internet first came out, I was still using Lotus Notes. This is back in 1996. I thought the internet was absolutely phenomenal because for the first time ever, I could work remotely for a Fortune 500 company, which I did when I worked for Hewlett Packard. However, with the advent of YouTube, which was an idea that was just so radical for the time, and look where it is now, what happened here is we saw two things. We saw the most amazing thing on the planet happen, which is we now had access to free ideas from all over the world. And the problem was that we also had access to all these free ideas from all over the world. And I found that the vast majority of ideas that I was listening to or watching on YouTube and later on break.com and a few others, they were just not good ideas. It used to be, if you wanted to be an expert to speak on national or international television or in the international arena, you had to be a real scholar. You had to have a BA, an MBA, and a PhD and actually be published and be recognized by the rest of the community as someone that knew what they were talking about. And then, and only then, were you able to speak to the public, especially on the national airwaves, because there was no internet back then. But now, everybody has an opinion. Everybody's opinion can be heard. And no matter how incorrect the opinion is, it still has the capacity to negatively affect our society. So when you've got people with zero education, zero work experience, zero experience in the field in which they purport to be an expert, yet they're the ones out there who are speaking to the public, and they have millions of followers and tens of millions of views on their videos, well, what's going to happen is the dumbest of the dumb and the worst of the worst are going to be the ones to influence society, which we've now seen for the last 20 years. Do I think the internet has made us better? Not really. I think it's made most of us lazy and ignorant to the world around us. I mean, even the simple thing of going to the movies used to be that the whole family had to get in the car, move, physically walk to the theater or walk into it, and then physically come home and discuss the movie around a table at length. And now everyone just puts on Netflix or Crave or whatever other services out there, and they watch movies stuffing their faces with food that they don't need to consume, and there is no conversation anymore. So the internet has made it so that all of us are now socially inept in some way, most likely by choice, and the internet has made us dumber. I don't know what the solution is aside from turning it off.